Jeez, man.
Hi.
Hi. I got your food delivery?
I'm sorry. There must be a mistake. I didn't order any food.
I'll take that. And for your troubles, dude.
$20 tip? $20 tip on a $10 order? Oh, no. Yeah. When I was at AZ for my birthday, we ordered like 10 pizzas, and I tipped the delivery driver $44. Cause I ordered it and I was drunk. And I was like, all right, I gotta tip 20%, and 20% was $44. And like at a restaurant, I'd be like, okay, yeah, like you still tip 20%, $44, that's the tip. But like, dude, he was so nice, and I was so confused as to why until the next day. He was like walking the pizzas in with us. You're 21 now? Yeah, I turned 21 in February. Dude, he's like walking the pizzas into us. He's like, do you guys need anything else? Is everything here? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this guy's being like way too nice for a fucking Domino's delivery driver. But I look back the next day, I'm like, oh shit, I tipped him 44 fucking dollars.
What is this? What are you thinking? I have spent 2 hours in the kitchen making dinner.
Mom, I'm sorry, but I have been craving the chicken marsala with red velvet cheesecake all week.
This is more realistic. Mom, I'm sorry, but I've really been craving the McDonald's 10-piece meal. I haven't had it in so long. What the fuck is chicken marsala? What fancy ass shit is that? Red velvet cake. Red velvet cake. What fancy shit is that? It don't even taste like anything. It's just fucking food dye.
What's this outfit?
Self-care Sunday. I turned the bathroom into a sauna. Esthetician said it'd be good for my pores.
What is an esthetician? What is an esthetician? Is that somebody for skin? What the fuck is that? A person who is knowledgeable about the nature and appreciation of beauty. Yeah, what a scam-ass job that is.
No. Stop turning up the heat so high. Do you have any idea how much our gas
How
bill...
expensive do you think, yeah, how expensive do you think a gas bill would be?
And how do you plan on paying for all of this?
Your credit card. Duh.
No, sir. I don't think so. That is what your allowance is for.
But I already spent it.
Already an allowance. Bitch, I ain't have one of those.
Well, you're buying me a PS5 for Christmas? Okay. Saw the order confirmation in your email.
What are you doing going through my email? Okay, listen, Charlie. Just because I have money doesn't mean it's yours to spend on whatever you want.
Nah, this is what I'ma say. Just because
I have money doesn't mean
mean that you have money. That's what, yo, she being too nice on that. Just because I have money ain't mean you got shit, buddy.
Most kids have to work or do chores for their allowance. And not every kid gets Uber Eats or video games or an in-home sauna. And we're staying at a 5-star hotel next week with your aunt and cousins because you wanted to be closer to the ski resort.
Well, excuse me for not wanting to stay at some cramped, crappy place.
All I'm
The
saying...
Holiday Inn with the piss-stained sheets.
Ooh.
Those are
Classic.
some memories.
Yep.
is I want you to be grateful for what you have.
Oh my god, I actually love the Holiday Inn. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I like decently shitty hotels. Like, bro, because they have...
Well, okay, so there's a difference between, like, decently trash hotels and, like, actually trash hotels. Like, one time I was at, it was somewhere, I forgot where it was, if I'm gonna be honest, but it was, some place that, from my brother's, like, baseball, he does, like, baseball, whatever. And I was with my dad, at the time, with my dad, my brother, and my dad's girlfriend. And we all had to, like, figure out a room to stay. And we're in a place we're not familiar with. My dad decides to do the best possible thing he could do and book us the cheapest room. And I don't have any issue with, you know, going cheap. But it was, like, the craziest thing. Once it hit, like, 1 a.m., bro, our room was full of bugs. It was like full of cockroaches, beetles. It was disgusting. So we were up till like 3 a.m. trying to get a different hotel room because that hotel room was so diabolically bad that we had to end up leaving and getting our cash back. I don't get how a hotel room gets that bad.
The fire-ass breakfast. They have the fire-ass breakfast. You pull up.
And it was the craziest thing, dude. They had like a pool outside and everything with no water in it. You have a pool with no water in it? What? Like, it was literally just a big crater, kind of.
You pull up like 10 a.m., you stumble downstairs, and then you fucking, you see those gross-ass eggs? Skip them, bitches. I'm gonna be grabbing that paper-thin McDonald's bacon. I'm gonna grab like fucking 40 slices of that shit. I'm gonna be macking fucking 4 cinnamon buns. I'm gonna get that gross-ass orange juice that they have that's kind of just like orange-flavored water. And then I'm gonna get, that fucking nice breakfast sausage. Oh, that's what I'm macking there, bro. No doubt.
Be grateful when I'm playing with my PS5. And remember to get the headset while you're at it. If you're gonna do something, might as well do it right.
If I'm the mom and my kid said that to me, I would grab a hammer and smash his console. I would break his kid. I don't even care if it was a fucking $1,000 computer. I would break his console. And then I would say, yeah, all right, good shit. Now you need to get that fixed. That's $500 for a new motherboard, buddy. Start working on that. What the fuck is that?
Hey, Mom. How much longer till we get there? I want to make sure we get to the lunch buffet in
Bro,
time.
he doing skincare and he's like 12. I don't know the last time I moisturized my face. Yeah, and dead ass, I'm gonna look terrible. When I'm 50, I'm gonna look 80. Don't care. Don't care.
Oh, Jotro's on banner
Don't
again.
care. No doubt. When I'm gonna age so bad. I'm gonna age so fucking bad. Don't care. That's so bad. I do okay. I'll moisturize if I'm washing my face and I got that shit that's good for your face. I'll use that about once a week, right? Because I don't really get acne that much anymore, so I don't really give a fuck. But I'll use that shit sometimes, and then I got that moisturizer. But it's just ugh. Rubbing your face with moisturizer is the most. Ugh. I just go like this.
Another hour? Maybe more if that storm comes. And we could have avoided all of this if someone didn't oversleep this morning.
On that one, I have $75.
$75 for
Robux.
Robux. Oh my god.
Bloody gambling in game.
You kidding me, Charlie? Charlie! Charlie!
What?
Did you just charge $75 on my credit card? When I told you to stop spending money?
Just stop giving your kid your credit card. I don't want to be that guy, but stop giving your kid your fucking credit card number.
Well, maybe I wouldn't have to if you got me that PS5 6 months ago like I asked.
Yeah, spoiled as fuck.
Yeah, that's very spoiled.
As fuck. Hey, yo, next time he comes home, he better have nothing. He better have nothing.
Getting ready. He's sleeping on the floor, dude. If that was my child, make him bro sleep on the floor. No, I'm joking. I'd probably I'm not joking. I'd probably give bro a little pallet. Get 2 blankets stacked on top of each other. Get a third blanket for the cover. Get a pillow. Boom.
Hey, everything about to be empty. He's gonna have one of those cots. You know when you went camping or some shit, or you ever had to fucking go somewhere for a hurricane, you sleep on one of those Red Cross cots? Yeah, he about to have one of those. That's about to be your fucking room. That's it.
That's it. I'm turning this car around.
What? No! You can't do that!
Yes.
I bought a whole new outfit for my ski lessons!
Oh, I don't care. I am done with this entitled attitude. Until you start appreciating the things that you have,
Is it fitting that he does skiing?
I have to stop spoiling you.
We're over halfway there, though!
Dude, I would just take this kid's fucking iPad. If it's that bad, take his iPad or just remove all the credit card info off of it. And then he can't buy anything. Like, he's not gonna memorize your fucking card.
And the storm is coming. We can't turn back now.
The storm is coming. The storm is coming. Like it's a fucking, like it's a goddamn, like, stage 5 hurricane that's just going over. It's gonna attack them. It's probably like a fucking drizzle.
There's no other option.
I think I've got to end this stream for
Oh,
YouTube.
I think that there's
stream, too.
another option.
Who's Lily?
No. No. We are not staying at Lily's. I hate that place.
It's either that or the car. You choose.
The car has a flat screen. Knowing how rich she is, her car is probably one of those cars where you do the little push, and then a screen comes down and you can watch SpongeBob. Bro, when I would sit in one of my friends' cars when I was younger and they had that shit, I thought it was the most monumental invention ever made.
This is my sister, my favorite nephew, Charlie. We're so happy to have you. Get in here. How tall is he?
Wow.
Man, it's freezing in here. Can we turn up the heat?
Heat. No, you can.
Heat? We don't have heat. The fuck was? What is this fucking joke? You don't have heat. Every house has heating at this. Your house is nice as fuck. Every house doesn't have heating. Your house has heating. Your house is huge. What is this shit? You have this fucking fancy ass walling. Oh yeah, we don't have heat. Okay, buddy.
No, you can throw another log on the fire if you want. You can chop some wood. Sure.
Very funny, Aunt Lily. Devin, where's your PlayStation? Can't have room service. Might as well make the best of this weekend.
I wish I had a PlayStation.
Yeah, he better whip out the Sudoku. I wish I had a PlayStation. But he pulls out the Sudoku. But he pulls out a thousand page Sudoku. He's at like page 950. This is all I do every day.
I've been saving up for over a year.
What about an Xbox? You gotta have one of those.
No?
Switch?
Nope.
You serious right now? What do you guys do for fun around here then?
Oh, well, when your Aunt Lily and I were kids, we would read, play board games. Oh, we would spend
You know what's weird is your mind switches as you get older. Like when I was 10 years old, the idea of playing a board game was the worst thing I could have ever fucking imagined. I deadass go over my friend's house and we play cards. Like, it's fun now. Like, I hated it. Like, when I was like 10, 11, dude, like, oh, the idea of me playing fucking, like, Chutes and Ladders, oh, God. Like, you might as well kill me. But, like, now, dude, if my friend was like, if my friend group was like, yo, we should do Monopoly night, I would be like, no doubt, yes, I'm on that shit. And I would play Monopoly for like 6 hours.
Since I live in the 21st century, and I'm not making my way across the Oregon Trail, there's gotta be something else we can do.
Oregon Trail. Oh, that's good, right? Remember when we played that? That's a good one.
Maybe after I finish my chores, we could spend some of my allowance and do something in town.
Now we're talking! We can go to the arcade, or the mall. Laser tag? Whoa.
You are not going anywhere after that stunt you pulled with my credit card.
Devin's offering to pay, though.
No, Devin's not going anywhere either until he finishes raking the driveway.
I don't like her hair. I'm not trying to diss it. It's just like the swoop. I don't like it. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just don't like it.
Way, chopping the firewood. You gotta hang the Christmas tree lights this way. And, it's his turn to make dinner.
Come on, please.
No, I'm gonna say this. Parents that make their kids rake the leaves out of the yard, yo, you gotta be out of your fucking mind. Like, that is the biggest waste of time ever. Who gives an actual piss about leaves? Like, making your kid fucking rake leaves and bag that shit. Oh, just fucking leave it. Who the hell cares about what their yard looks like that much?
Now, if you want to go to the arcade, the mall, or somewhere like that, you're going to need to earn it. Or you could stay home with Aunt Lily and I and just play Scrabble.
There's no way. Be in my room on my tablet.
Oh,
Charlie, let me let you in on a little secret here, pal. You want to get money fast, buddy? Just cook that. Charlie, you want to get rich quick? Have you ever heard of Hustlers University?
And I canceled the PS5 order.
You what? You what? You canceled the PS5?
So what's it gonna be?
I mean, like we're like shitting on the kid here, but the reason the kid's like this is because of the mom. Just saying it how it is. Just saying it how it is. The reason the kid sucks is the mom's fault. You raised your kid, you spoiled your kid the entirety of their lives, so now they expect everything. That's just how it is.
You were around my dog on a chain. Since I found your love,
No.
it's always been
Like, this is giving me fucking, oh, and when they break up like that, oh, this is Vietnam flashbacks here. Oh, no. Oh, no. That? No, when they're fucking those little flakes and you fucking rake them and they just break up even more.
the same. I'm never out late. I do anything you ask to get a pat on the back. I swear that I've been on every airline, from Memphis to Seattle, to be by your side. And I got nothing left now but $1 and a dime. Can't buy peace of mind. And it's all
Oh, this will be good. This is how somebody chops their own foot off. You ever see somebody swing an axe that's never swung an axe before? It's the most terrifying thing ever.
can't buy peace.
Because they just fucking hack at it, and you're like, you're gonna hit your own leg. Because if you swing an axe wrong, you'll literally chop your own foot.
And it's all that I am today. If I were a little
Yeah, that's no, right there. He fucking whiffs it, and then he hits his own left thigh, and it fucking breaks his leg.
more sane. Oh well, I could, I swear I would hide your memory away. I
Yeah,
would
kick the log, you fucking dumbass.
learn other ways.
Alright, I don't want to be that guy. Like, I understand he's spoiled, but what dumbass would blend something without a top on it? Like, this is like fucking idiot shit. They
Oh,
spent
it
that
smells
long
good in
making this
here.
gross
I can't
ass
wait to see what's on the
pasta.
menu tonight.
It's
Blood,
pasta.
sweat, and tears. That's what.
My
Ravioli with
blood, sweat, and tears. I've been worked like a dog, Mom. I just want to go back to the sauna and put my face mask back on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this any longer.
With the spinach and ricotta filling and homemade pasta sauce.
Kid's way too happy. Buddy might be a skinwalker. Ain't no kids that happy. Yeah, kids are happier than adults. Don't matter. That kid's never sad. Buddy enjoys everything. I don't like it. It's fucking creepy.
Charlie,
Sorry. I think I just fell asleep for a second.
What are you having, micro sleeps? Buddy's acting like he hasn't slept in fucking 3 days.
oh, I can't wait to dig in.
This is terrible.
Can't say that I disagree.
No. We can order something.
Wait, what? No. I spent hours in that kitchen. Not to mention raking the driveway, splitting firewood, and getting the house ready for
Oh,
the
here it is. Now you know how I feel. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the lesson. Here's the darn man callback. Oh, now you know how I feel when you fucking order food.
Mine's me. Here's your week's allowance.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which,
Wait, how much did he get for a week's allowance? Damn, $5? Like, is that a fair, what's like a fair allowance?
Allowance.
Like, I don't think that's bad. Like, just $5. Give your kid $20 a week. $20 a week is $1,000 a year. Like, that's a lot of money. I don't know, $1,000. $1,000, $1,000. I don't know. I mean, that, like, I can see the purpose of an allowance to teach your kid to save up for things, but I think an allowance per week more than $20 is too much. I think $5 to $10 makes sense for an allowance. But like a daily allowance, no. Weekly $5, $10 makes sense. Because then they can save it. Because if you wait because like a video game's what, $60? So you could teach your kid to like have the idea of saving money and understanding like the compounding of it.
oh yeah. Speaking of which,
What do you think you're doing? You already spent your allowance,
But he
remember?
went,
I get chores too.
Yes, and I'm sure Devin is very thankful for all of your hard work.
You know what? Since you helped, you can have half.
Oh, he gets a $5, so it's 2 5s.
$5? We did all that for $5 each?
I know. Can't believe we got so much either.
See? Not everyone gets free money like you. You know what? I think I need to lower your allowance until you learn a thing or two about savings.
No, please. Get it, okay? If your job is anything like what I had to do today, I know how hard you work for your money. I had it good and I messed up.
Unless she already has millions of dollars, in which case she just puts it into an investment portfolio where people manage it, and then she could just live off interest. Not trying to be that guy. Not trying to be that guy right now, but, you know, if she already has like $3 million, she could technically just put that into an investment portfolio and live off the interest and never work a day in her life. You know, I am being that guy. I am being that guy. Yes, she would have worked for the money up until that point. But, like, she could theoretically never work after an individual point of being that rich.
I should have stuck to my allowance and never used your credit card. I should listen to what you said. Should be grateful for what I already have. Just please, don't cut my allowance or make me do anything like that again.
Well, if this is a sample...
One of my friends one time used his mom's credit card to buy $500 in Clash of Clans gems. Like, he checked if there was a credit card on the account, and he said that he didn't see one. And so he bought $5 of gems, and it went through, and he was like, oh, like this must be a glitch. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no credit card on this account. So he just kept buying $100 packs. And then, like, a day later, his mom is like, bro, like, why is there almost a fucking $600 payment for fucking video game currency? And he's like,
And since you apologized, and you learned a lesson, I do think you can have a Christmas present early.
oh, please be a PS2. Please be a PS2 with a used Crash Bandicoot. Please do not be the PS5.
Open it. Open it.
Oh, be an Xbox 360. It's gonna be empty. It's gonna be an empty PS5 box.
A PS5? Thanks, Mom.
Man, can't wait till I get mine. Only 9 more months saving up.
All right, buddy. Why don't you guilt trip me some more? All right, dickhead. Why don't you fucking guilt trip me some more? Why don't you just start fucking telling me about how you want the fucking PS5? God damn. Oh, a PS5. Wow, I can't wait to get mine fucking 10 months from now. Oh, here we go again. Dickhead.
Here. You can take it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Save up my allowance a lot faster.
It's a fucking PS5. It does suit a PC, dickhead. We're out of the console area, buddy. PCs are superior to both consoles. And that's a fucking fact. And that is a fucking fact.
You need it more than I do.
Dude, take it. Can't let you be stuck playing Scrabble with these two.
Hey.
No offense.
Can we go set it up?
Yeah.
We pay your allowances, so we're playing it first.
You can have your turn.
Yeah, like
right.
they know how to play fucking any video game whatsoever. You hand anyone over the age of 40 a fucking Xbox controller, they look at it like it's fucking calculus. Oh my god. Back in my day, Pong only had a joystick and 2 buttons. Oh my god, what is there, 15 buttons on this controller? Oh my god, you might as well have me reading hieroglyphics on this thing. What are these? Why are they bouncing back up? They're called triggers. Right trigger, left trigger. You hold it like that. Oh my god, there's one joystick that controls my movement and another that controls where I look. Oh, it's not that fucking hard.
Right after you finish dishes.
We're an hour and a half into stream and I haven't finished one video. Thank fuck, we're finally done it. Move on. Woman attempts to run after DUI arrest. Lock in. I'm not even gonna do a long intro to this video.
You know that video game idea you think is so good you won't tell your friends about it? Well, unfortunately, it'll probably fail. But don't worry, because in this video, I'll tell you why most games fail and how to think of fantastic game ideas. And later in the video, I'll tell you the secret way top developers find trending memes and ideas before anybody else does. There are 5 reasons why most Roblox games fail. First, your game idea is too ambitious. If you've never made a game before, chances are you probably won't be able to remake some of the biggest games on Roblox. I see so many developers trying to remake
Nobody
games like
wants to
Blox Fruits or
remake
Brook-
Blox Fruits, I guarantee that.
Haven, thinking it's going to be the next big hit. The truth is, these big games took hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop and took years worth of work from professionals. I know this is obvious, but no one likes to play a worse version of a popular game. So when you're thinking of a game idea, think of something that is small and something you can finish in just a few weeks. You can't learn how to score a goal in soccer until you first know how to kick. So when you're first starting off making a game, do something simple like an obby or tycoon game, and then once you learn how to keep players engaged and get a few hundred players consistently, you'll be able to start working on your more ambitious ideas because you understand how games work and you have the money to fund them. Second, your game doesn't look fun to play. I always run through something I call the Xbox test. Imagine a kid named Albert playing my game on his Xbox, and imagine he has 3 or 4 friends around him watching him play. You need to make your game look and feel so fun that Albert's friends won't pull out their phone and scroll through TikTok. A great example of a game that looks fun to play is Fortnite. Whenever I'd watch any of my friends in real life play Fortnite, it always made me want to play because the battles were always so intense and exciting, and the stakes of losing all of your loot was so high. Most games don't have any stakes, and usually there's no way for you to actually lose or die, which makes them pretty boring to watch. A little bonus tip is horror games almost always pass the Xbox test. The third thing is there are no room for stories. When people are playing your game, they naturally want to create a story. You'll notice all the top games on Roblox, like Brookhaven, Bloxburg, Murder Mystery, they all have the room for you to create your own mini story of what's going on. An example would be having the ability to custom build your own Bloxburg house to be whatever you want, pretending to be rich or poor, or be a firefighter in Brookhaven. Your game idea probably forces players down a specific chain of events, which leaves little room for choice, which makes the game boring. Fourth, your game idea is probably too complicated. You probably have a ton of different ideas you want to combine, which makes it hard for you to understand how to make the game properly. If you can't explain what your game is about in 1 or 2 sentences, it's probably too complicated. A few examples would be a game like Fortnite, where you and 100 other players all battle, and the last one standing wins. Or GTA, where you steal cars and drive around the city causing havoc. Or Flappy Bird, where you have a bird that needs to go in between these green tubes. I think you get the point. The final reason why your game idea probably won't work is because it's not clickable. Your title and icon of the game probably aren't unique, and you probably copied what every other game in your genre does. For example, your game title is probably called Noob Fight, Prison Obby, Adventurelands, or House Tycoon. Think of a unique idea for your icon and title that you've never seen before. A few examples of games with great packaging are Rainbow Friends, Please Donate, and Doors. All of those names and icons are really intriguing, and makes you curious about what the game is, and makes you want to play. I'm now going to tell you the 5 ways I think of great game ideas. The first thing I do is I do something called social arbitrage. I look at trends around me in real life, and I see if I can make a game about it. Usually it's sitting right in front of me, and I don't even know it. For example, fidget spinners used to be super popular, and tons of people started to create games about trading fidget spinners and fidget spinner obbies. The second way I think of great ideas is I go to popular gaming YouTube channels and sort by most popular. Do you see any trends? That makes me wonder, what if I made a roleplay game with really good admin, and I gave it to Flamingo?
Dream Island.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Did that work? It worked! Well, this is one of the most underrated ways to think of a game idea, because the idea has already proven to work once, and if you do something similar to that idea, there's a good chance it'll work again. The third way is to go to the App Store and scroll to find popular new games. Usually trending App Store games will also work on Roblox. Another thing you can do is launch Fortnite, then press browse, and then you can see what's trending and popular on Fortnite. And if it's working on Fortnite, again, it'll probably also work on Roblox. The fourth way I think of great ideas is media. I try to find any current popular shows or YouTube videos that are doing well. For example, this show Wednesday was super popular for a while. A lot of people started to make games around it. And I'm not joking when I say this, but if you were to make a game based upon every single new Mr. Beast upload, you could really easily get thousands of players to play your game. And the fifth way is real life stuff. Is there anything you either love or hate about the real world? If you love school, then make a game where you can roleplay as a student and a teacher. Do you hate the dentist? If so, you can make an obstacle course game where you escape the evil dentist. You'd be surprised at how many big games are simply basically things people either love or hate. People love natural disasters, and that's why Stickmaster Luke made natural disaster survival. And some people love to go to the hospital and pretend to be hurt, and that's why there's a game called Maple Hospital. And if you ever thought it'd be
Nobody
fun to be a
loves
cop in
that.
real life and take down criminals, there's a lot of games based on that, like Mad City, Jailbreak, and Emergency Response, which are some of the biggest games on Roblox. And here's a little bonus: recess games. Remember when you were a kid and during school you had recess? Well, believe it or not, those make great game ideas. Have you ever played hide and seek, Simon Says, freeze tag, or the floor is lava? They've all been made into games, and they naturally do well because everyone already knows how to play and what to expect. If you want to learn how I brought my subscribers game from 30 players to 3,000 players with no Robux, every single Roblox player, new or old, wants one thing: Robux. And what's the best way to get Robux? To get a game on the front page. But getting the game on the front page is no easy task. So in this video, I'm gonna try to get my subscribers' game from 0 players to the front page. And before I can tell you the full story, let me give you a little bit of context for just 30 seconds. So it was a regular Friday, and I just got home from school, and I was going through my emails, and I see a random email from somebody named Martin. And after briefly going over the email, I instantly knew he wanted me to help him with his Roblox game. And I'm not gonna lie, I get tons of messages from people every single day asking for help. So I usually have to say,
I'm looking at an